Make my rich and delicious Zobo drink with me. Why I tell you one lesson you could learn from my TTC journey. So when I was in my TTC journey, I didn't know I was going to wait for a whole year. And I didn't also know that I was even going to wait for lesser than a year, because at the time I started crying and asking God so many whys and all of that. You know, in one of the days while I was praying, I was crying to God and asking Him why I would be in this type of waiting season when my mom is no longer around. She's not alive to console me or for me to tell her how I feel and what I'm going through. I was so devastated, and I literally wanted to enter into depression, if not because of the kind of person that I married. My husband is a very interesting person and he's very amazing. He was always there to support me, he was always there to encourage me. And but the truth is that it wasn't even enough, because the season was so annoying. Like, it wasn't funny. I didn't find it funny at the time. I literally cried so many nights. Like, I mean, some of the time he won't even know I was crying. I will go to bed and I'm shedding tears. I'm asking God why. I'm asking God, can you please show me mercy? One of the beautiful prayers I ever prayed at the time was God's mercy. I ask God for mercy literally all day. Like every single day of my life during my TTC journey, I was asking God, can you show me mercy? When I'm bathing, I'm asking God, can you show me mercy? When I'm cooking in the kitchen, I'm asking God, can you please show me mercy? Because I cannot deal with this. I cannot even, I'm going to fail. Oh, I'm going to fail. Because once one thing about TTC journey is that we want to do a whole lot of things. A whole lot of things will come to your mind. Yes, a whole lot of things will be suggested to you too. And if you're not careful, and if you don't have a right standing with God, if you don't have a supportive partner also, you will go places. So you're going to shed blood. Oh. You will cry and cry and cry and cry. It will be as if crying is part of your hobby, because in fact you will even get to a point where you will stop crying. Because let me tell you the truth is that I got to a point where I stopped crying. Yes, I got to a point where I stopped crying and I started trusting God. I started trusting God's word. I started asking God to fulfill his word in my life, because I know of a sure that God's word to me is not that I am going to wait for so long. And God's word for me and his purpose for me is that I am going to fulfill all his purposes, and I am going to be a sign and a wonder. Those were the words that I told myself. So at the end of the day, where I when I held my miracle on my hand, when my baby came, I was so happy, and I knew this was from God. I knew that this gift was right from God. And like we named her Chikaima, is only God that we know. And we also named her Heritage, because she is God's own heritage to us. Because at the time we are like, what next can we do? Because on our own we can't do anything. I felt like my body has failed me. I felt like, what is really going on? Is this a spiritual matter? Is this a physical matter? Like, what is just going on with everything? Everything became an issue for me. But one thing I kept on doing at the time was to keep on trusting God and not losing all hope. Because one who has lost all hope is the one that is in trouble. Because once you still have hope, you are going to survive that season. You're going to survive that waiting. No matter what you are waiting upon God for, just keep on waiting on him and trusting him. God can never fail. God can never lie. If God says he's going to do this for you, he will definitely do it for you. God is a faithful God and he has never failed before. I prepared this very delicious zobo for my husband and he really enjoyed it. And you know what? My husband wanted to give me another pregnancy after taking this zobo. Okay, my baby is just 6 months, so you people should come for my you people should come for my rescue. I beg you. Because another baby is knocking. Oh, ah, I beg you. Please, I am praying for all TTC mother. Any TTC mother that is in my community, I am praying with you, and I'm asking you to join us on our YouTube live and TikTok live. Whenever we come live on YouTube or TikTok, please join us in the prayers. A lot of people are reaching out to me in my inbox and asking when am I going to go live for the prayers, and the live will be happening very soon. I'm just working on a whole lot of things, and newborn, after this phase, I'm sure going to work on that, and we'll be having some prayers. And this prayers is specifically for those trusting God for the child, for a child, those TTC mother. It doesn't matter how many years you have been waiting. Just trust God, join us, and you will be blessed. I'll see you on my next one. Bye.